I attended a brand and marketing event that was hosted by AIESEC UON, and I took some notes from the speakers that were there, and here are some of the things that I learned. I'm here to share it with you. The audience was largely people who are creatives and young entrepreneurs. The topic was on branding and like selling ourselves, not in a sinister way, but selling ourselves. So what I got from the speakers is number one, mastery of craft, in that you have to put time and effort to master the craft yenye unataka kujifunza. That's the first step. Mastery of craft also includes understanding the craft, like for example, kama ni content creation, like how does it work, understanding algorithm things, blah blah blah. Ways in which we can also master this craft is through volunteering, offering our services for free at a certain place, and this will also enable us to like understand the craft more at a practical level, and also to master it, like become better at it, because we make mistakes, we learn from those mistakes. Number two is, most of the creators or the speakers who are also creators in their own way were saying that they got most of their breakthrough moments through referrals, and they got these referrals because they had a mastery of craft. For example, they have put in the time and the work, and they have mastered their craft. Then they offer their services to someone, whether it's through volunteering, or just in a small time way. Then the person loves their job, and this their work now speaks for themselves. Unapata kazi yao inajiongelea. So when huyu mtu mwenye amemfanyia kazi akienda huko nje, sikia, by then nilikuwa nataka this person, alafu they refer you. So most of their work they go through referrals, and actually they were saying that that is the most sustainable way. Number three, virality is not everything. You can have a viral moment, but what will make you to succeed is sustainability and structure. And these two things are brought about by consistency. Planning. Are you able to plan? What partnerships do you have? The environment, as in your circle of people when you're surround, wanakusaidia aje? How are you building them, and how are you building them? Because it's a partnership. Consistency, time management. Mamangu alikuwa ameniita. So hizo sustainability and structure. Okay, sustainability comes from structure, and in this structure ndo tuko na consistency, planning, time management, partnerships. Number three, not everything that is growing is loud. In a world where people chase the spotlight, chase to be solid. Is that the right way nimesema? Okay, let me try that again. Rush to be solid fast, not to be seen. And also hii ina feedback to the earlier point yenye tulikuwa tumesema ya mastery of craft. Remember? Tulikuwa tumesema mastery of craft. Haya. Building a brand has little to do with talent, but a lot to do with structure. The structures zenye tulikuwa tumesema hapo mbele. The next number, sikumbuki namba gani ni. Success equals when you know who you are, even when the world is not clapping. Remember, tumesema not everything that is growing is loud. People will not always be there to applaud. Watu hawatakuwa hapo kwa kukushangilia. So you have to, these structures that zenye uko nazo, they also have to include time for you to celebrate your small wins, to encourage yourself, to give yourself that validation, that motivation. You need to put in structures um that will continue to motivate you or will encourage your consistency. Also, like, know your values. um as a creative, or as a creator, you should know your values, and they should always be your baseline. So your values could be things like respect, trust, um, discipline, loyalty, kindness, things like that. And they should always guide your creation. And they not only have to be hizo zenye nimesema, you have to do some level of soul searching to understand for yourself, like, mimi nataka nini, like, what are my values, and how can I use these values to advance my creation. Likes do not equal success. What? Boy, this one. Support comes from people who you don't even know. In that sometimes there are seasons where watu wenye wanakujua, they will not help you. Na sio kwamba that they are bad, they're just interacting or living in a way that feels best to them. Don't hold grudge against them. Play as work. Try out different skills. You never know what will work out. Exploration. They're speaking to exploration and doing like several things about why and purpose. Knowing your the purpose with which you create. Like, is it for fun? Do you want to educate? Kama, for me, it's mainly education. Do you want to educate? Do you want um to be famous? Like, and then once you know your why or your purpose, you can, like, look at it from the lens of your values. Does this purpose correlate with my values? Is this purpose or my why sustainable? For example, um you cannot start out as a creator and then you expect to just go viral. Like, you cannot, your goal cannot be to go viral. That will not be sustainable in the long run. In the long run. The last one that was very important, and it actually struck me. I didn't see this coming. That branding has a lot to do not with how you are perceived by the audience, but what you make the audience feel, because emotions are powerful. What stories do you tell in your creation? What stories do you tell? Because stories evoke emotion. So at the heart of your creation, you need to be thinking about the kind of stories you're telling. How are you plucking the emotional heartstrings of your audience? Okay. So things of perception come later, like ati wananiona aje, vitu kama hizo, they come later. First is how you make people feel. And lastly, there was a lot of talk around social media management as a form of work, side hustle that students can do wakiwa shule, and how it is actually becoming a very thing essential thing that businesses will need. Also, another thing pia walisema ni, do not usidharau any of your customers, be they small businesses, big businesses, wote wenye wanataka usaidizi wako, just give it to them, because even the small businesses wao ndo watakuwa wanakufund hiyo wakati yenye during the low season. Kama uko UN and all those places, you can join AIESEC. Personally, Miss Ko AIESEC, vile attend your brand, I was like, this is actually a nice thing. And thank you for AIESEC for hosting the event and offering us such knowledge and access to these speakers for free of charge. Enyewe. So yeah, that was it. Thank you.